Hello viewers, hope you are doing well. Today's concept is about conditional clauses, if clauses. There are many types of conditional clauses, but the most useful clauses are four kinds. In this video, I will be explaining four types of conditional clauses we use in our daily spoken English. I will be explaining it very clearly. Watch till the end of the video. So this is Umarana Mahapatra. Welcome back to my channel to get the concept clear. If you find this video informative and helpful and want to see more videos like this one, subscribe to my channel and press the notification icon so that you never miss an upload. Let's get started. Conditional clauses or if clauses. Condition means we condition something, right? So in conditional clauses, there must be two parts. One is if clause, another is result. If clause. If you heat iron, it expands. Okay, two parts. If you heat iron, one part, another it expands. Here, in this part, there is we put our condition. Then you get the result here, happens something. Okay, that is result. If you heat iron, it expands. So here you do the condition, we get the result in this part. This part is called main clause, and where you use if, we put our condition, that is called if clause. This is called type 0. Why it is called type 0? Because you heat iron. That means we do something, we get it expands. Generally, scientifically it is fact. Which is a scientifically fact? Generally fact. There we use in both sides simple present. If you heat iron, heat is the verb here and it is used in simple present, and the result it expands, simple present. There both sides, in if clause and in the main clause, we use simple present. That is called type 0, which is a scientifical fact, which is a general fact. There you use type 0. Then type 1, if he comes, I shall help him. There he comes, simple present, but it is not generally fact, it is not scientifically fact. So if he comes, this is one condition. If he comes, I shall help him. This is the happens later. If he comes, this is condition and happens later. I shall help him. The main clause. It is what? If clause. And we get the result here. Then you use modal plus simple present. Modal takes simple present. So modal, I shall help him. We use also here will, may, can. We use the modal verbs here. He comes, I shall help him. Then type 2. If he came, I would help him. Here came, simple past. When you use a simple past, we are talking about past. If he came, this is the condition for past we are talking. If he came, I would help him. Okay, I would help him. We use here past modal. So here would, could, should, might we can use. Type 3. If he had come, I would have helped him. Here we use had come, past perfect. If he had come, I would have helped him. Here you use, as it is past perfect, here also perfect, have helped used here, showing the perfect, and the past modal must be used. Would have helped, might have helped, should have helped. Okay. So if he had come, I would have helped him. And the four types of conditional clauses, type 0, type 1, type 2, type 3. There in another way also we can write. At first we can write the result, then our condition. As we write if clause first, then the result, we put one comma here. If he comes, comma, I shall help him. If he came, I would help him, comma. If he had come, comma, I would have helped him. But when you write the main clause at the beginning, So what happened? Iron expands if you heat it. In the beginning, I wrote what? Iron expands. The result. What happens? Iron expands if you heat it. So I did not use here comma. I shall help him if he comes. No comma. I would help him if he came. I would have helped him if he had come. So in 2 ways you can write, but you have to remember the punctuation mark. Then now I am going to explain about type 0. Type 0 means you have to remember which is scientifically fact, generally fact. There you use type 0 condition. If you freeze water, it becomes a solid. It is fact. Scientifically it is fact. If you freeze water, it becomes solid. Here freeze simple present becomes simple present. Plants die if they don't get enough water. Plants die. Die simple present, don't get enough water. Don't get simple present because it is generally fact. If public transport is sufficient, people stop using their cars. Generally it is fact. Okay. So transport is sufficient. Simple present. Stop. People stop using. Simple present. If it rains, the grass gets wet. Generally it is fact. If it rains, simple present, grass gets wet. Simple present. If you want to come, call me before 5. Also you use imperative sentences in conditional clauses. Okay. In main clauses we use imperative sentences. If you want to come, call me before 5. Ask Suman if you are not sure what to do. Here ask Suman. Main clause. I use imperative. That means we use statement and imperatives in type 0 conditional clauses. Type 1 conditional clause. If you don't hurry, you will miss the train. What I use? Here I use simple present verb and in shall will modal or might any other modals also you use in main clause. Where you use main clause, here if clause refers to a possible future action. That means what it conditions. Here it conditions openly. What it conditions? The consequence likely to happen. Okay. If you don't hurry, you will miss the train. That means what condition here? That might be happened. If Shreya is late again, I will be mad. Shreya is late. Here simple present, I will be mad. Likely to something happen. There you do type 1 condition. If we catch the 9 o'clock train, we shall get there by lunch time. Okay. Simple present and simple modal plus verb 1. If you work hard, you will get a first division. Okay. There is possibility. There is possibility. If you work hard, you will get a first division. Simple present in if clause and in the main clause will shall modal plus verb 1. There is more possibility. If you drop that clause, it might break. Okay. Drop. Simple present might break. Modal plus verb 1. If he calls you, you should go. Calls you, simple present, should go. Modal plus verb 1. Where there is you do the open condition to likely something happen. There you use type 1. Then come to type 2. Type 2 conditional clause. If you cut the 9 o'clock train, you could get there by lunch time. Here verb is past, simple past. In if clause, verb is simple past, and in main clause, past modal plus verb 1. Where you use this clause, if you cut the 9 o'clock train, okay, that means it is one condition, there is less possibility of something happen. To get the result, there is less possibility. There you use a simple past if clause. Type 2 if clause, we use a simple past, and in a main clause we use modal plus past modal plus verb 1. If I came into a fortune, there is not surety. I will come into a fortune. There you use simple past type 2 clause. If I came into a fortune, I would give up working. Okay. If I knew how it worked, if I knew, I will know or not. That is not possible. If I knew how it worked, I could tell you what to do. Understand? Where there is less possibility, future action, there you use type 2 condition. If I knew here simple past, how it worked, I could tell. Past modal plus verb 1. Let's learn type 3 conditional clause. Type 3 conditional clause is completely imaginary, completely hypothetical. Let's see the sentences. If India had won the match, they would have got through the final. Here had plus V3, that means past perfect. In if clause you use past perfect, but in main clause you use modal, would or should, would or could plus have plus V3. That is the structure. Where you use when something is completely imaginary, completely hypothetical, unreal, not fact, there you use type 3. If India had won the match, that means India did not win the match. They would have got through the final. That means they did not get through the final. India did not win the match. India did not get through the final. Okay, there you use. If India had won the match, they would have got through the final. There you use past perfect. Type 3 you use in type 3 structure in if clause, past perfect tense, and in the main clause would or could or any past modal verb plus have plus V3 we use. Completely imaginary, completely unreal. If we had taken your advice, that means we had not taken, we did not take your advice. Okay. If we had taken your advice, we would have saved a lot of time. Completely imaginary. There we use with type 3 conditional clause. If he had arrived in time, he could have witnessed the match. Okay. So, we are talking about the past but completely imaginary. There we use type 3. In type 3, the structure is, in the if clause you use past perfect, and in the main clause you use past modal plus have plus V3.